Hi, my name's Paul and welcome to Handcrafted Kitchen. We're going to be doing some slow cooking skills, and so we hope you enjoy it. I hope you understand everything I'm saying, and but it's just, you know, we want you to learn some new skills, but we want you to enjoy as well. That's what it's all about. Cooking's all about enjoying. So our first recipe that we're going to do is slow cooker spaghetti and meatballs. So I'm just like you, I'm learning as I go along. I've got my little script here, so it's exactly like you. You'll get the recipe and your cooker, and then you'll be able to cook with us. So first of all, what we're doing is we're opening our meatballs, and we're simply going to take them and place them in the slow cooker. I should have said right at the beginning, don't forget to make sure your hands have been washed and everything's nice and clean, your work surfaces, everything. It's always good to cook and prepare food in a clean environment. So what we're doing is we're simply placing our meatballs in. There we go, all sorted. And then what we're going to do is get some beef stock, and we want 750 millilitres. So we're measuring that up. Pour your water in, nice and slowly. You can hold your jug or put it on a surface, whichever is best for you. So 750, which is about there. And then what I'm doing is, I'm getting 2 beef stock cubes, or oxo cubes, or, you know, as long as it's beef, doesn't matter, it can be oxo, whatever. And we're popping those in. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stir that before adding. And as if by magic, I should have a spoon. If I'm not, I'm in trouble. Oh yeah, that'll do. So we're stirring that in. This is a left-handed stir, by the way. It might be right-handed. And then when that's done, we're just going to simply pour that in. And now we're going to layer our spaghetti across the top. And my hands are all greasy, so I'm not going to be able to open it. I'm not having Weetabix, so we'll use a knife. There's our spaghetti. And what we're going to do is we're going to layer it. So by that, what I mean is we're going to lay some that way when we get it in. Even if we have to snap it a little bit, that's fine. So lay some that way. Like that. And then we're going to take some, it's a bit narrow this way, so we're going to put some the other way as well. So again, just break it down so it layers over the top. And you can see that, it's making like a nice little pattern really. So it's nice and layered. To be generous, it says 500 grams of spaghetti, which if you want to measure it out you can, but at the end of the day, probably says on the packet there's a full 500 grams here, so we must have to use it all. There we go. Just making sure it's nice and layered. A little bit more left. If the cooker is a bit smaller, or whatever size, there you go, layered again. So that's all done. So we've got the meatballs in, we've got the stock in, we've got the spaghetti in. We now need the diced tomatoes. So what we're going to do is open the tin, and the diced tomatoes then sit nicely on top like that. It's looking quite artistic now, which is good. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to add the tomato and passata. Yeah, the tin was a 400 gram tin, and the passata is 700 grams. So that'll probably be 1.5 of these. I think I've got some scissors under here so I can cut that lid. So it's 500 grams in this one, and then I'll use a little bit of that one, and then that goes on top as well. It's looking all nice now. And filling up. So just need a little bit of this, not a lot. Whoops! Hey! That'll clean up later. So add a little bit of that as well. And now that's looking quite nice. So we've got the meatballs, beef stock, spaghetti, both ways, remember. That prevents any lumping. And then we've put the diced tomatoes in, and we've now put the passata and mixed herbs in. And we're going to cook that on a high for 2 hours. And then every now and again we remove the lid, give it a little stir, and we'll just keep continuing to cook that for 2 hours until it's ready. And we cook it on high, okay, on the high setting. And when we do get to eat it, we can serve it with some nice crusty bread. So that's going to be on. The lid's going to be on. And remember, we're leaving that to cook for 2 hours, okay? Okay, so we've got the spaghetti and meatballs. And so there we go. The lid's off. And we'll use a little spoon just to stir around. You can see the spaghetti has all gone nice. And there are some meatballs in there. There we go, there's one. There's another one, there's another one. So this again looks really quite tasty and nice, and the smell is absolutely lovely. So we'll get a couple of meatballs and some spaghetti, and we'll put that into the dish. And normally what I would probably do is get a little bit of cheese. You can have Parmesan or normal cheese, grate it and sprinkle it on. And we'll taste this. And again, really, really tasty. There's a bit of meatball there I've just had and some of the spaghetti, and that's quite a nice rich flavour. So that's the spaghetti and meatballs. Okay, thanks for joining us, thanks for cooking with us. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that your cooking's a success. Thank you.